Hey y'all, welcome back to Shrey FC. I hope you all are well, you're good, and you all are having a very good day. Today I'm going to preview on Manchester United vs Chelsea clash in the midweek Premier League fixture. Before I start, people, it doesn't take much, man. Do hit the like button, guys. Do hit the subscribe button. It means a lot, and do hit the bell notification button. So starting off, first of all, I start with Manchester United, and I'll remain neutral in this. And I have a lot of respect for Ten Hag, and I've been praising him on this channel. What Manchester United have done this season has been stupendous, fantastic, and I have to respect that. They have built a fantastic side. Ten Hag is doing his magic. And I already said it's a fantastic opponent for Manchester United, but even I thought it's going to take them time to build up the ladder, but they're already doing it so early and doing it so fantastically. The season for them did not start in a very good way. They lost to Brentford, Brighton, everyone was laughing at them, but the way they responded to the Ronaldo situation, they went from Arnautovic and Rabiot to Casemiro, and they went to Lisandro. They brought Anthony, who has been criticized, and yes, the price tag is a lot, but my guy, when he plays, it does look a good player, and in future with more development can do very well. The only somewhat negatives this season have been, you can say, the old players in form of Harry Maguire, you can say who has to leave the club, to be honest. You can say somewhat Sancho, for the talent he has got, is not impressed. Martial, but other than that, it's been a mostly positive season, and United are building in a very good stead. In the previous game week, they most probably confirmed their top 4 with breaking their away shackles and beating Bournemouth 1-0. The away record has been a bit of concern, and Ten Hag will have to solve that in the next season. But they beat Bournemouth, and now they need just 1 point to ensure the top 4 qualification. And they have got Chelsea in midweek, and the last game of the season against Fulham at Old Trafford. They are one of the best side at home in the Premier League. They've conceded so less at home. They have beaten Liverpool, Manchester City are about to do a treble. They have beaten Arsenal, the second team in the league, and they have been so tough to beat at Old Trafford. They destroyed Tottenham with around 30-25 shots in their game, I can't remember, but they bulldozed Tottenham in that game. Old Trafford is a very difficult ground this season to visit, and bar Brighton, nobody has been able to lay a glove on Manchester United. So well done to Erik Ten Hag. They're building in the right way. And if they get the Qatari ownership, I think they get the right players in, let's say a sweeper goalkeeper, a striker like Harry Kane, they are going to be dangerous under a very good coach like Ten Hag. Now coming on to my side and the way it's gone, it's been a very, very disappointing season. We cannot even lie. I don't want to go much on Chelsea because we all know it's been a shite season. We have been absolutely awful. But this season we are going to finish behind Fulham, Brentford. We are going to most probably finish in 12th, 13th, even 14th. Nobody knows if we lose the both games against United and Newcastle. We sacked Thomas Tuchel in the 6th game week of the season. Nobody knows the reason, and to be honest, I really don't care about that anymore. But the problem is we appointed Graham Potter. I respect him as a human being, a very good person, but as a football manager for a club like Chelsea, it was disastrous, and he did a very, very poor job. I wanted to be patient with him. I wanted us to give a manager a time, but you cannot have Chelsea in the relegation zone. And after that, he had to be sacked, but we were too late to sack him. And after that, we brought Bruno Salter. He was a great friend of Graham Potter who worked with him as an assistant. And he said, no, I don't want to manage the club. He went away. We brought Super Frank. I thought Super Frank is going to come. We are going to play some scintillating football, young players. Nothing happened. Super Frank did not play much youngsters, no style of football, and it's only got worse. And we are just begging for the Pochettino appointment. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days or 4 days left of the season. I don't care. Wednesday is going on. Tomorrow what happens, nobody cares. We only have 5 days remaining of this atrocious season, and it's so good this season is over. From the off-field factors, from the on-field factors, we Chelsea fans are grateful for the 40 points. Thank you, Bournemouth, and now we want this season to end. If we can just beat Newcastle at Stamford Bridge on Super Frank's last game as an interim Chelsea manager, and nobody knows, could be his last game as a Chelsea manager overall, nobody knows in future will he ever be appointed, or how does his managerial career go, which so far has not been good. I want the players to at least end it on a high, but so far many of these players do not look the care. Ziyech doesn't look like he wants to be here. He will be leaving in the summer. Loftus Cheek is giving his everything, but he's been linked to AC Milan. And Joao Felix has not really impressed on his loan spell. Kovacic looks like he doesn't give a damn about Chelsea. Aubameyang doesn't want to give a damn. He wants to go to Barcelona. He's already wearing a Barcelona shirt as he speak. You go on towards Pulisic. Nobody knows what's going on in the situation. He could leave this summer. Mason Mount injured and contract situation. N'Golo Kante injured again, and it's all been going downhill after downhill after downhill. Nobody seems like they care. The fitness is not there. Enzo Fernandez is 16 minutes trying to pass the ball, looking up, and there's no one. It's been an atrocious season, and it's better for us to end. And coming on to injury news now, coming on to more important factors in this match. Chelsea have some injury concerns. No Armando Broja, who I hope comes back. He is slowly back in training and hopefully comes back fit next season, because he could be a massive player under Pochettino. We still know Mason Mount won't be available. No N'Golo Kante, no Reece James, no Marc Cucurella, no Ben Chilwell, and all this sort of injuries. And sadly, Badia Shelley could be injured for a long time. He has been one of the positive of the season, and it's so sad to see. And these are the injury news for Chelsea. United have the same issues. Lisandro, who has been so good this season, sadly is out for this game as well and the season. He will be back next season. Donny van de Beek is out, and he was sadly not having a good time United anyways, and it's sad to see him get injured, and hopefully he's back. So he's out. For United, other than that, you've got Sabitzer out, who in between has played well, but overall most probably will be going back to Bayern again, and nobody knows will United sign him permanently, and Rashford could be fit for this game. So these are the injury news for both the sides, mostly the same from the previous game week. Chelsea, when they lost to City, and United beat Bournemouth away. So likely 11 for me, first of all, coming to Manchester United, is going to be David De Gea as a goalkeeper. I think in this game, because it's Chelsea, I think they should be going with Dalot, because Chelsea is a weak team right now the way we are playing, and United should be going on for the kill. But I think I'm not fully sure will they go with Van Bissaka or will they go with Dalot. So I'm not sure. They should be going with Dalot, but they might also go Van Bissaka for defensive protection. Luke Shaw will play at the left. Lindelof has played really well for the last some games, along with Varane will be there, and he has been a massive boost since coming back. Casemiro Eriksen will continue in the midfield. Anthony at the right. Bruno in the middle. You're going to have Rashford at the left, and it's going to be Martial up top. And United will have to finish the top 4 chances in this game so that they don't have to worry about Fulham. They can rest players and prepare for the FA Cup game. Coming out of Chelsea, and nobody knows what Super Frank is going to do. Will he go back 3, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3? But one thing is certain, that nobody knows what's happening, and there's going to be no structure. But hopefully the players, the desire, the passion, one day we can get a result. And I think it's going to be Kepa as a goalkeeper. Hopefully Frank goes with 4 at the back, and Trevor Chalobah, who was playing so well at right back, continues back at that position at right back. And Azpilicueta, I love him, but he's not good enough. He's put on the bench. I love Aspi, but right now he's not good enough. Trevor Chalobah at the right. Is going to be Luis Hall at the left, who has been one of the brightest young spark for Chelsea in the last some matches, and he's a guy for the future who impressed under Graham Potter as well, but for no reason was put out of the squad. And Fofana and Silva will continue, and it's going to be Enzo, and I will love to see Loftus Cheek, but because Frank has been giving senior player chances, I think it will be Kovacic. And then it's going to be Madueke at the right, and hopefully he plays. He should have started against Manchester City. Sterling at the left, who has played well in recent weeks. And then it's going to be Gallagher continuing. People might not like Gallagher, but he's still looking one of the most fittest players in the team. And at least the guy gives everything with a Chelsea shirt. Is he good enough for Chelsea? I don't know. But at the moment, he's the only player in some of the rare players that are really bothering for the shirt. Along with, you can say, Luis Hall, Trevor Chalobah, and all that sort of players. And then you can go with Kai Havertz as well, because they do care for Chelsea. Trevor Chalobah, Gallagher, so you can say somewhat Wesley Fofana, Thiago Silva, Luis Hall. But many of the players like Enzo are caring for the club. But players like Kovacic, Sterling has played well in recent weeks, but for this season he's not looked bothered. Pulisic, Ziyech, Aubameyang, these players just don't care, to be honest. And coming on to prediction, my heart says, because in the last some matches at Old Trafford and Chelsea United matches overall, it's always been a draw. Last season under Tuchel, it was a very boring match and a draw. Under Frank Lampard, 0-0 draw, boring draw. So overall, this fixture always mostly is a draw, and we haven't won at Old Trafford since Rafa Benitez. So our record is horrific up there. But I think my heart is saying a 1-1 draw. Hopefully we can be pathetic. We cannot play well, but just grind out a result, because defensively we still are one of the better sides in the league. But overall, I cannot see a score more than 1 at Old Trafford. But hopefully we can keep United quiet. Anthony doesn't finish his chances, and only Rashford can do that. But my brain says we will give them a fight. The players will show, and United still lack that goal scoring problem, but they still will have enough to beat us. And overall, my head says it's going to be United 2, Chelsea 1. On that note, I end the video. Please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.